Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So today we're going to highlight a category that a couple of times now has been pretty much the pinnacle of the game. The superhero category. You know what we could do here? Well, I guess we'll actually have to do it here in like the actual team building part. But we can hit the leader search function. We can see kind of like the different... well, sort of the different eras. So the superhero leaders, I guess this is kind of like the third era of superheroes. Because originally it came out with Ultimate Gohan and Orange Piccolo. Then we had the 9th anniversary with LR, STR, Beast Gohan, and the LR Gammas. And then now we have Gamma 2 and Orange Piccolo, the tag character. Who, of course, is able to be a... kind of like the leader of the superhero team as it is right now. So there we go. Yeah, that's a cool little thing we could do, right? When looking at some of these categories. This is a category that quite honestly is always going to be probably pretty solid though, because it's like a very simple thing. We're going to continue to see talk about this forever as long as Dokkan exists, right? There's going to be a lot of players, loud players who would be like, oh, this anniversary needs to have a heavy Saiyan Saga presence. We need Namek. We need OG Dragon Ball. We need something different. And then Amatsu and the team, 15 months earlier or something, we're sitting in a meeting room, and it's like, all right, like, anniversary, what do we got going? And like, Jimbo Bob is like, what about we toss a Great Ape Vegeta out there? Kid Goku or something. And then the other dude over there is just like, what if we did fucking Evolution Blue Vegeta again? And they're all like, yes! Get some of that Dragon Ball Super money! And that's it. That's Dragon Ball Super. It's a toy commercial. And guess what? The games make, good use out of it, man. So we're always going to be going right back to that TOP, baby. We're always going to be jumping back into this, right? We're always going to be heading back to see what's going on in the future saga. With Vegito Blue and Rose Goku Black and stuff. It's always going to happen. So with that being the case, superhero is always going to be, I think, a pretty strong team, too. Now, remember, Dragon Ball Super, right? And that's, superheroes. It's just characters, hero characters from Dragon Ball Super. I mean, we have 2 arcs right now unaccounted for in the game. The Moro arc and the Granola arc. Including... Evolution Blue Vegeta in the Moro arc, who it would, be a card, but he does vastly different stuff from Tournament Power Evolution Blue Vegeta. We'd have UI Goku from the Moro arc, who, same thing. He is a lot different in the Moro arc than he is in the Tournament Power. And then, the Granola arc, where we'd have a kind of like a new version of UI Goku and a new transformation for Evolution Blue Vegeta, right? Like, it just get very crazy. And Granola probably himself would be a super class character. Would he be on superheroes? I feel like Granola would be probably like Kale Khalifa type shit, or Jiren, where Granola would be superhero, but he'd probably be on super bosses. I could see both Granola and Gas being super bosses characters, probably. But yeah, I mean, superhero, it's just a thing, like, we have never to this day had a turn 1 blue Gogeta. That's going to happen eventually, right? Probably the next time we get Gogeta. We have never, to this day, had a turn 1 Orange Piccolo. This'll happen, right? This character was a flop. They need to redo this guy badly. LR Blue Kaioken Goku. I think people would be ecstatic if they dropped an LR version of this guy, but like his animations were a little bit tighter and the voice lines are a little bit tighter. I think people would go crazy for like the redemption, like a good LR version of this guy. People would be, I think, ecstatic. This guy needs to be completely redone right here. I think like in terms of how good he was as a character, he was probably good enough, but his animations sucked balls. So it's like they could just completely redo this guy, right? There's Vegito Blue. We haven't had like a new really crazy dominant Vegito Blue in quite some years. So it's like, they certainly could do that. There's just genuinely a lot of stuff Dokkan can still do, right, from superhero. All these different arcs. What about a new God Goku, right? They could go crazy with a God Goku, from the the Battle of Gods arc, not the movie arc, but the Dragon Ball Super arc, right? Remember, the difference is the superhero version of God Goku and like the the blue characters are intended to be from the anime series, and then there's movie hero versions as well, right? So, all right, we could just go ahead and jump into a fight. I don't know which fight we'll jump into with the superhero team, and we'll just go ahead and try and dominate here. All right, guys, let's jump in like this. The artificial life form red zone I find pretty fun. Been doing a lot of different content in a lot of these stages. Okay, not really the biggest fan of our opening rotation here, but we can make do. Okay. Remember that this is a... Oh, wow. Yeah. Whew. So, Gamma 1 is in slot 7, huh? Yeah, this is a strange one. Okay. The one thing about this fight, which definitely does come into play, too, is the way the Metal Cooler army, like, really nukes your, key, which is a huge thing. Alright, not the biggest fan of our opening rotation, but we can, make do, I think. Alright, we eat this. What could they super 3 times, right? Oh, damn, double digits right away. That's huge, actually. Okay, cool. Alright, the Gamma, like, if you're able to use STR Gamma 2 in slot 2 or 3, and there's no AoEs, no locking, right, none of that, STR Gamma 2 is relatively safe. Like he could be a pretty effective character. It's just once you factor in, like, those really nasty boss abilities, that's where things get spooky for Gamma 2. Because, like, even if Gamma 2 busts out a bunch of additional normals for us, he's still raising his dodge percentage into, like, 80% plus, which is just massive to have. Okay, sure. All right, here's super attack coming in. Chances are going to be pretty good to dodge it after all those attacks, right? Third super of the turn, and we eat it. Okay. Well, not much we could have done about that. That was a really bad opening rotation. Happens. We'll just hop right back in. Well, okay, I don't feel like I was like, the Metal Cooler core, is this fight hard enough? Would this be... Yeah, it looks like it was fun. Totally fine to hop into here. All right, please just give me my friend unit. God damn it. Only thing I wish about the friend system update is if, like, I could just train it to just... Yeah, just give me my character. I don't need anyone else's. I'll be fine. Oh, okay. This is pretty good, chat. Yeah, this works really well. Gammas. Here we go. Nice. There we go. There we go. Okay. So we got the Gammas right away. That's pretty good for us. Okay, so LR Ultimate Gohan is in slot 7. I'm probably just going to leave these 2 Gammas together for a while, though. That'll be fine. And then we can hit this for Ultimate Gohan, get him some stacks. Sure enough. Okay, we do get the double Gamma 2 next turn, which is not the greatest. But, you know what that could allow us to do is... Oh, nice. So we get a counter with Gamma 1 right away. Perfect. Oh, okay. We get another counter with Gamma 1. Perfect again. Sure. Have a headbutt, bitch! Every time I see that animation, I just think of the Beast Gohan Supreme Magnificent Battle fight. That really is all I think of, right? That disgusting fight back in 2024. Whew. That was 2 years ago. 2 years ago. Holy shit, dude. So I played Final Fantasy 16 2 years ago. Crazy. All right. The good thing, okay, so a triple counter by Gamma 1. I'll take it. We might just kill the Metal Cooler army immediately here. Remember that orange Piccolo? The Metal Cooler core, once we get to him, he does have locking for us to deal with, but with orange Piccolo, we'll be able to get around that. Ultimate Gohan will start out in slot 7, which means he's going to start out in the Metal Cooler Core's arms, by the way. So he might just be instantly killed. Maybe with his active skill, we can get around that. The active skill, of course, which can attack break. Maybe that'll give us a chance. Oh, yeah, kind of a tough draw, huh? LR Ultimate Gohan in slot 7. I do really like the Artificial Life Form Red Zone. This and Cell Max, though, where they're just lowering your ki, I do find that pretty agitating, but it's all good. Alright. So, yeah, we could just do this again. I guess we just hope that Gamma 2 doesn't fail a dodge again. It's about the best we could do, huh? Oh my god. One of these days we won't get double fucking STR Gamma 2. How often do we get double STR Gamma 2 as a rotation, man? Pretty damn common, I'd say. Alright, I'm like not mega confident about this. Okay. No super attacks in slot 1. Interesting. We did get Orange Piccolo built up nicely. Remember, if we can make it to turn 4, which I don't think is going to happen. I don't know. Well, maybe maybe we don't kill on this rotation, huh? Okay. Yeah, I think we might not kill here. Okay. Floating Ultimate Gohan seems like a bit of a, maybe not the smartest idea, because we would be floating him potentially into the Metal Cooler Core's arms, but... Alright, we're definitely dodging this. Bro. Those idiot friend units, am I right, man? Guys? Bro, unfucking-leavable, dude. I can't. Oh, god damn it, dude. STR Gamma 2. I remember when fuckers tried to act like, oh, man, I thought STR Gamma 2... Like, bro, we got double fucking Gamma 2 again, man. Again! What? Bro. Again. Guys. What do we think is going to happen on this next rotation, guys? Any guesses at all? Anyone? Dude. I'm just going to sit back, man. I'm gonna sit back. I wonder, you know, maybe next fucking Tuesday I could play the game. Do you guys think maybe next Wednesday the game will let me play? Oh my god, dude. Why? This is 3 runs. 3 times we've gotten a double Gamma 2. Like, what the fuck are the fucking chances, man? It just puts you in such a bad spot, dude. Like, STR Gamma 2 is fucking trash turn 1. Oh, God. Alright, you guys see what I did? I floated Orange Piccolo. That way we don't have to float Ultimate Gohan. Gamma 2 in slot 7 is not exactly good either. I guess this team does have some weaknesses to the way this fight is set up. Not necessarily saying because STR Gamma 2 just fucking forgot his place for, you know, 2 runs in a row. But there's just a lot of potential of a character starting out in slot 7 and then us being in real trouble, right? We do not want to kill right here. Absolutely not. Oh, chat. I don't know. Alright, Ultimate Gohan is fine. That's good. Double Gamma 2, man. What a joke. What a joke. What do you guys think? Is Gamma 2 going to get killed again here? Are we getting cooked, Gamma 2? Yes or no? Wow, dude. Gohan, all those crits is bad. That is not good. Oof. Okay, we lucked out. We lucked out right there. Okay. Oh, interesting. I mean... Huh. I guess... I mean, here's the thing. I almost would kind of like to save this active. Well, I mean, we'll have... Save the active. How much damage are we going to do next turn? A lot. Then turn 5 is the other... Yeah, we don't want to... I bet you we could kill by turn 5 here pretty easily. Let's drop the Beast Gohan active. This will attack break one of the 2 supers. I think we could kill by the end of turn 5. All right, nice. Okay. So let's go ahead and drop these. I would not have used the active skill unless I was very confident that we could kill by the end of turn 5. But let's see how much damage game 1 takes right here, right? Maybe it's a ridiculous amount, and Beast Gohan actually saved us. Nope. Okay. So Beast is going to hit really fucking hard on this turn, right? We drop this active. Gamma 2 should do crazy damage here as well. Although, I mean, Gamma 2, this is his first turn, though, right? Alright, so we really haven't encountered much struggles in this fight besides... Like, we failed just, like, multiple 80% dodges, and we just died in 1 hit, right? Like, that's all that really happened. But, like, EGL Gamma 2, like, had he been locked in slot 1 right there, it would have been very, very scary. But, I mean, he would have at least had the extra dodge chance from Gamma 1, but that shit still would have been spooky as hell. Okay, good. Oh, man, they didn't do as much damage as I was expecting them to. Maybe I erred. We should see... We'll still have the Scouter up, right? Because it's Gamma 1 Scouter that's up, so he'll have it for this turn and then for next turn. So, we get a look. Orange Piccolo... What, did he only get hit once? Hidden Potential System Additional Normal. I don't know if I've ever seen a Hidden Potential System Additional Super from Ultimate Gohan. I don't think so. So crazy, dude. Like, okay. What are we looking like right here? Oh, I guess we could just Could just Senzu here. Ultimate Gohan slot 1. And then we could save the Orange Piccolo active for next turn. That's what we could do. Yeah, I kind of like that, actually. That will protect physical Ultimate Gohan just in case. Next turn, we'll be safe. Because at worst, we could go into STR Piccolo if I don't want to take the risk. So, alright, let's do this. We're going to do 2 actives. Yeah. Alright, Senzu, here we go. Not much damage there, unfortunately, but that's okay. Alright, so then we'll do this right here. Yep. Perfect. Perfect. This will go perfectly. Ultimate Gohan is, of course, in no danger whatsoever. We can hit this for Orange Piccolo. And then Power Awakening Piccolo back there, he's fine. He'll, once we, you know, get hit, this is going to give key support to him, so we'll be A-okay. Alright, and then we have the orange giant transformation, just in case we need it on turn 6. I felt like there was, like, we didn't need to pop both the Senzu and the orange Piccolo. We could have done one or the other right there. And since I was going to use the orange Piccolo active in slot 3, I figured we'd be good. Alright, good damage by Gohan. We're not getting our crits, but still true type advantage, so he's doing good damage there. Yeah, nice. No crit again. It's alright. There he gets a crit, sure. Alright, Orange Piccolo, he's not fully built up or anything like that, alright. Alright, so we'll get hit right here, get some nice support. This is 2-turn support right there, too. So that'll buff our characters for next turn, which will be really nice. Alright, looks like Metal Cooler Core is going to fall below 50% right here. This is going to give us the extra attack by Orange Piccolo, which will be super good. Yeah, looking really good here. Alright, looks like we are good. I think we could probably go to... Man, let's hope AGL Gamma 2 gets locked. That would be ideal for us. I would be tempted to go into STR Orange Piccolo if need be in slot 1. Let's see what happens. Again, let's hope EGL Gamma 2 gets locked here. Gamma 1 is locked. It's 1 attack in slot 1. What's your dodge chance? Oh, fuck me. Okay. Well, definitely this. He is going to have Cold Judgment. We'll drop it. Man. So, STR Gamma 2, just a 70% chance to dodge. I'd rather not. I think that this Piccolo should be able to take it. I mean, with his active up, then we also have Tech Orange Piccolo 2-turn support. Gamma 1 support is up. We have Cold Judgment up. I would be literally stunned if he gets one shot by a potential Metal Cooler Core Super. I would be actually shell-shocked if he gets one shot. Didn't even super. Okay, I didn't think he was gonna. Now remember, his damage is gonna be pretty low here, because we didn't get to attack in slot 2, unfortunately. Now, his support, it's slot 1 or 2. So he's giving superhero allies 20% attack and defense for 2 turns. And demonic power, 20% attack and defense for 2 turns. So he's buffing all the rest of the team after doing that as well. Yeah, look at Game 1, 62 million. Might be one of the higher numbers we've seen from Game 1 right here. I think AGL Gamma 2 is probably going to kill. Probably. Okay. That's nothing to us. We'll eat that for nothing. Yep. Hahaha. Always funny to see a boss do that. No, okay, actually, looks like we're probably not gonna kill, huh? This guy Metal Cooler Core hung in here longer than I thought he was gonna. But I saved the Orange Piccolo active for just this moment. Although, I say that, but had I used the Orange Piccolo active back last turn, we probably would have just killed, Gamma 2 would be killing him right now, probably. But I mean, it doesn't, I don't know, it doesn't really make a difference either or, right? I was just saving it just in case of disaster. I mean, it's so often these days. I mean, maybe it's because of how tight some of these fights are, to be fair. That we do come down to, like, one proc winning, like, missing or failing, right? Like, it just determines the run. So, alright, we'll sit him down with the Orange Piccolo transformation. That's fine with me. Alright, see you later, kid. Goodbye. And that is that. GG. Alright, so really, I feel like the team did perform fine in this video. We did take 2 right-away losses, but, I mean, both were the same situation. Double STR Gamma 2, and, I mean, Gamma 2 dies in slot 2 after failing a massive dodge chance. Okay, we're not doing that much damage. We should kill, though. I mean, we're not gonna not kill. I should look alive and play around the lock, though, huh? I mean, dude, there's no way we don't kill. Yeah, we're killing. I don't need to worry. I mean, if he does 0... Seeing crit for 0 is always worrisome. Bro, this is a joke, man. Come on, Orange Piccolo. Now you're making me look bad, dude. I told them, nah, Orange Piccolo's damage is fine. It's just not fine when he does a normal and crits for 0. That's not fine. That's not fine right there. Alright, it is time to unauto, and I need to break the lock just in case. We have to break the lock right here. Alright, there's his 2 supers. But, oh, ridiculous. Okay, we broke the lock. So remember, now in our giant form, we can move characters. Remember, this is still Orange Piccolo back here. Wha-bam. That's it. There we go. Just in case we somehow do not kill on this turn right here. Just in case. Oh, dude, these cheeky little shits, man. They knew Orange Piccolo was... Dude, every boss moving forward is going to have, like, a damage threshold or some shit like that to counteract Orange Piccolo. Probably, huh? Because, Cell Max has one, too. Like, what are the... It's literally for this. It's to keep him from damaging on his additional normals, dude. Orange Piccolo. It's exactly what it is. At that damage threshold on these fights, I basically haven't even noticed except for in Orange Piccolo. It's the only time I've even noticed that shit. It's an anti-Orange Piccolo mechanic. It's crazy. Another way they could do an anti-Orange Piccolo mechanic is they could allow a boss. Like, what if they allowed a boss to super 5 times per turn? But it's like, I don't know, like they could set it up, but like the first super attack, like, you know, has a cooldown of like 25 or something like that to set it up. Oh, you use a giant form? Well, then after you leave the giant form, they're gonna boss go super 4 times or some shit, right? All right. Anyway, there we go. Superhero team is gonna be good forever. Get used to it. Every big celebration, people are gonna say, "This is the year of Namek." I mean, to be fair, I thought Namek would have been pretty sick this year, but I mean, you know, for the joke, we're gonna just pretend that I haven't been campaigning for Namek as well. And they go, "This is the year for Namek for sure," and then it's UI Goku. It's Blue Vegito. Like, it's gonna be like that every year, guys. Forever, man. It's gonna be like that forever.